I'm Rebecca Robeson, and I'm so glad you're here because today I'm going to walk you through a project where we redid a family room. The clients had bought a beautiful home in Carlsbad, California, and they wanted ultimately to remodel the entire house. They also knew that they wanted to do it right. I have a saying, do it right the first time and you only pay for it once.
That is really, really, really good.
So we started with the most used room in the house, the family room. So this is what the family room looked like. And this is one of the pieces of art, and I'll show you the second one in a minute, that they wanted to keep. Here was the one thing they said they definitely wanted to keep. Actually, there were 3 things. Their Persian rug. It was red, white, and blue. Awesome. They also wanted to keep 2 pieces of art. They were like etchings, I believe. Perfect. Red, white, and blue, and sailboats. Hello, Nantucket, here we come. What I loved about this room was these are 11-foot tall ceilings, so it's really high. Oh yeah, and there's one last thing. Vesper.
Who's the pretty puppy?
Vesper had a chair. It was his favorite chair. It was a leather chair that had been oh so loved. You know what I mean? I need to do a red, white, and blue room with sailboats and a cracky old leather chair, and you don't want it to be nautical. I got this. So you can see if I stack these on top of each other, there's kind of a big space left over, or if I put them together, you know, one here and one here, then there's too much space on either side. So I needed to come up with something to do with those. If I was standing in this room, I think I would come up to about this high. So, you know, those are pretty big doors, okay? If I had designed this as a built-in myself, this would have had vertical stiles so that it looks like it's solid. It has a more impressive look to it. Now they had a barbecue area off the back of their house. So the client said to me, you know, it'd be really nice if we could put a door here. I said, okay, a door? We'll do a door. We'll do a great door. I felt like on this side, I should do a really cool casement around that opening. This is a big stinking rug. I bet that cost a lot of money to begin with. The next step I took was to take pictures of the area rug and go to my local fabric store, Krabbit. I found this great paisley velvet fabric that brought in all the same colors, this great stripe here that brought in all the same colors. And look, it's not just navy, there's also a lighter blue, a robin's-egg blue, and I found that in that fabric as well. I presented my clients with this storyboard that showed this beautiful sofa, 2 chairs like this with a cane backing. Now, the reason I chose cane is because you were going to be able to see when you walked into this room, these chairs right here would be facing the kitchen. So the back of the chair was just as important to me as the front. And I designed this table. It's what we call a nesting table. It's a coffee table with 2 tables on either side. You want to see how I fixed it? Let me show you. The key with using clients' existing art is always, nearly always, reframing. Over here you can see the client's 2 pieces of art where I added a 3rd piece to fill in that space. Do you have to work around things like that? Do you have a pet or like a husband or something that you can't get rid of? And they have to stay with that room? I wanted to do a chest on one side. So I'd have a floor lamp there, and essentially the heights of these 2 things would end up at the same place and give that sense of symmetry. I actually took out the existing windows and all the way across. I put in French doors with a transom window above it to accentuate the height of the room and to bring the view and the sunshine in. This is what I designed for the valances. I use this. This fabric happened to be very expensive. And when you do that, the last thing you want to do is take fabric like this and make it into window treatments that fold in and out, because that's a lot of money. This fabric here I folded it back and used the stripe of this fabric to create my own banding. Look how beautiful my table turned out. These are all hand-carved legs, and these things pull out perfectly. Look how beautiful that opening is now, where before it literally was just drywall. Look how I brought down these vertical stiles on either side and then paneled doors on the bottom. So that's one of the things that, although of course in a perfect world I would love to come in and take out the existing built-in and put in a brand new one that I could design from the ground up. But in these cases, people don't want to throw money away that they've already spent. In order to not have to completely remake this, we kept the door sizes the same, but we changed this up so that at least it looked less huge. Instead of putting lights in here, I had my electrician put outlets so I could stand 2 skinny lamps, because I thought that the light source would be nice and the iron work would connect with all the iron in the room as well. Oh, and guess what? Do you want to know something? Do you want me to be really honest with you? Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Do you know how much I love you? I love you so much that I'm actually going to do my Christmas decorating this year in July. You know why? Because my daughter's getting married in November. So if I'm going to have videos for you, they're going to have to be made early this year, and I'm doing it. I feel like I just took them down too. We're done. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Give us a thumbs up, share the videos. Go and follow us on Instagram, okay? Love my Instagram followers. Okay, I look forward to seeing you. Did I already say that? I think I did. Okay, there's only one thing left to say.